You believe that taking enough magnesium glycinate will help you sleep well, but why are you still waking up in the middle of the night with a racing heart and a restless mind, even though you've been taking it consistently every evening? You are not alone, and it's not because you did something wrong. Maybe you just haven't heard about the silent factors that are preventing magnesium from truly working in your body. These small but critical issues can quietly ruin your sleep if you overlook them. Maybe you've been taking magnesium the wrong way. Maybe you haven't provided the essential nutrients your body needs to absorb magnesium properly. Or perhaps you've misunderstood the actual amount of magnesium you're getting from each pill. According to reports from nutrition experts in the United States, many people over 60 are unknowingly developing habits that reduce their ability to absorb magnesium despite taking the correct dose at the right time. In this video, you will discover the silent mistakes that are causing your long-lasting insomnia, the reasons confirmed by scientific studies, and simple, safe, and effective solutions you don't need to increase your dose or switch supplements. So, are you making one of these mistakes without even realizing it? This could be the key to understanding why your sleep has remained so disrupted until now. Before we begin, please leave a comment. How old are you, and how many hours do you sleep each night? Drop your number in the comments. I personally reply to each one. You've been taking magnesium glycinate every night, hoping it would help you sleep. But night after night, you still wake up in the middle of your sleep, your heart racing, your mind spinning, and every morning you still feel exhausted, unable to fully enjoy your day, unable to find the energy to keep going. This is no longer just an inconvenience. This is a clear sign that your body is severely magnesium deficient, and those pills you've been taking are simply not enough to save you. You may not realize that your body has likely been depleted of magnesium for years, even decades, without anyone ever warning you. This isn't a temporary deficiency. This is a slow, silent breakdown that's been building up since your 50s, from years of processed foods, daily cups of coffee, and long-term prescription medications, all quietly draining magnesium from your body without your knowledge. You probably believe that taking 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate is enough. But the truth is, as we age, our bodies often only absorb about 150 to 240 milligrams, and for someone who has been deficient for years, that's barely a drop in the bucket. You've been pouring water onto a desert, but expecting flowers to bloom overnight, and you're disappointed when they don't. You continue waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning. You continue to feel your heart racing, your body sluggish, your spirit drained. You continue to question whether magnesium glycinate really works. You remain stuck in the loop, taking disappointed, tired, sleepless. You just want to sleep. You just want to wake up feeling refreshed, to feel in control of your body again. But what you don't know is that when your body has been magnesium depleted for years, there is no overnight solution. Taking magnesium glycinate is like watering a dead garden. You cannot expect it to spring back to life after just a few nights. This pain echoes over and over. You take it regularly, but your body simply doesn't have enough to recover. You feel powerless. You're standing at the edge, ready to give up. But the truth is, the problem was never magnesium glycinate. The problem is that your body has been severely deficient for many years, and no one ever told you. And this is just the first silent mistake. There are still many more hidden reasons that could be silently stealing your sleep and draining your health. Keep watching. If you've been following along and finding this information helpful, I would love for you to hit the follow or subscribe button. It helps me continue sharing more simple, practical solutions to help you sleep better and live stronger every day. You've been taking magnesium glycinate at the right dose, at the right time, but your sleep still hasn't improved. You may be making one of the most common mistakes that few people ever talk about. You're taking magnesium with foods that quietly block its absorption. This is something many people overlook. You think you're doing everything right, but your everyday meals might be quietly undoing all your efforts. Many older adults have a habit of taking magnesium glycinate right after calcium-rich dinners, like drinking milk, eating cheese, or consuming dairy products shortly after. But what you may not know is that calcium and magnesium directly compete for absorption in your gut. and calcium usually wins. Magnesium gets pushed aside before your body has the chance to use it. This is quietly slowing down your entire recovery process. You're taking magnesium regularly, but your meals are preventing your body from holding on to it. Have you done this before? Taking magnesium right after a dinner with cheese, drinking milk before bed, and still waking up tired the next morning. You think you're doing it right, but you're unknowingly breaking your own progress. You continue feeling sluggish when you get up. You continue believing that magnesium glycinate isn't working. But what you don't realize is that it's the small daily habits at your dinner table that are quietly stealing your results. You just want to sleep through the night. You just want to wake up refreshed, to feel like you're in control of your health again. But if you don't adjust these mealtime mistakes, all your efforts could still be wasted. It's not just calcium. Fiber, even though it's great for digestion, can also block magnesium if you're eating too much fiber at dinner. Fiber can bind to magnesium and pull it out of your body before it has a chance to be absorbed. You probably don't realize that your acid reflux pills or the diuretics you take daily might also be interfering with your magnesium absorption. You don't need to cut everything out. You just need to adjust your timing. Space your magnesium at least 2 to 3 hours away from calcium-rich meals. Ask your doctor whether your current medications could be affecting your magnesium levels. And if you're taking magnesium after dinner, try reducing your fiber intake in the evening. Don't let these small details quietly ruin everything you've been working so hard for. The problem isn't the pill. The problem is in the small things you've been unknowingly doing wrong. And this isn't the end. The next parts may surprise you even more. Stay with me. You think you've been taking enough magnesium glycinate. You trust the big 400 milligram number printed boldly on your supplement bottle. But the truth is you might only be taking an illusion. The amount of magnesium your body actually absorbs is much smaller than you think. You've been living in the illusion of a number. You believe you're doing everything right, but you don't realize that your body is only receiving a tiny fraction of what's printed on the label. Most magnesium supplements in the market proudly display large numbers on the front, but those numbers only represent the total compound weight of magnesium glycinate, not the elemental magnesium your body can actually absorb and use. When you flip the bottle and carefully read the small print, the part most people ignore, you'll find that each serving actually contains only about 60 to 90 milligrams of elemental magnesium. That's the real number that determines whether you'll finally sleep well or not. You've been taking magnesium glycinate consistently every night, yet you still toss and turn. You still wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. You still feel exhausted without a clear reason. You start thinking magnesium isn't working. But the problem isn't the pill. The problem is that you've been misled by the label all along. This pain keeps repeating itself. You take the supplement, you feel disappointed, you keep losing sleep. You start doubting everything. What you truly desire is to sleep through the night, to wake up feeling refreshed, to regain control of your health. But if you're taking magnesium that doesn't provide enough elemental support, you will remain trapped in this exhausting cycle. Many companies deliberately print big numbers to make you believe you're getting enough when in fact, your body is only absorbing 15–20% of the actual daily minimum needed to support deep sleep. Have you ever carefully checked the back of your supplement bottle? Not the big bold number on the front, but the tiny number hidden in the fine print, the real amount of elemental magnesium. That's the number your body truly needs. You don't need to take a higher dose. You don't need to switch to a complex formula. You just need to choose a transparent product, one that gives you enough elemental magnesium to support your recovery. And this still isn't the final mistake. There are more silent factors that may still be quietly stealing your sleep. You've been taking magnesium glycinate regularly, but your body might be in a state where no pill can help you sleep. Your body is under chronic stress, and that's quietly destroying everything. Most people don't realize that long-term stress can make your body flush out magnesium faster than you can absorb it. When your nervous system is stuck in constant high alert, your body burns through magnesium uncontrollably. Magnesium is essential to calm your heart, relax your muscles, and stabilize your nervous system. But if you're silently living with daily stress, your body will quickly eliminate the magnesium, even when you think you're taking enough. Do you often wake up multiple times during the night to urinate, even when you haven't had much water? Do you feel your heart racing or skipping beats around 2 or 3 a.m.? Do you feel restless and unable to relax, even though you've taken magnesium? These aren't random signs. This is your body sending a clear warning that your nervous system is overloaded and you're silently leaking magnesium without even knowing it. You've been taking magnesium faithfully, but your sleep is still shallow. You still wake up in the middle of the night. You still feel exhausted. You continue to believe that magnesium isn't working. But the real problem isn't the pill. The problem is that your body is so overwhelmed by stress that magnesium can't even do its job. This pain keeps repeating itself. You take magnesium, you feel disappointed, you stay trapped in restless nights, you continue feeling powerless. What you truly desire is to sleep through the night. Why? To wake up refreshed, to regain control over your body. But if you don't help your body calm down, no magnesium pill will ever be enough to save your sleep. Have you truly given your body a chance to rest? Have you reduced your screen time before bed? Have you tried taking a gentle evening walk? Have you spent 10 minutes each night writing down things you're grateful for? Sometimes you don't need to take more pills. Sometimes you just need to help your body lower its stress, and that's when magnesium will finally have a chance to work. There are still more silent mistakes that you may not know about yet. If you've been finding these insights helpful and want to stay with me on this journey to better health, I would love for you to hit follow or subscribe so I can keep sharing simple, effective solutions just for you. You've been taking magnesium glycinate regularly, but you may not know that magnesium never works alone. You might be taking the right dose at the right time, but if your body is missing key supporting nutrients, magnesium simply can't do its job. This is a mistake many people make. You believe that just taking magnesium is enough. But the truth is, magnesium is like a locked door. It needs the right keys to open. Without vitamin B6, vitamin D3 boron, or potassium, that door will never open. Vitamin B6 helps transport magnesium deep into your nervous system and brain, the places where it truly supports sleep. Without enough B6, magnesium can't reach where it's needed most. Vitamin D3 and magnesium rely on each other to activate. If you're low in vitamin D3, magnesium won't stay balanced in your body. Boron helps your body hold on to magnesium longer so it doesn't get flushed out too quickly. Potassium works side by side with magnesium to stabilize your heartbeat, calm your nervous system, and support deep, restful sleep. You've been taking magnesium every day, yet you still toss and turn. You still wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. You still feel exhausted. You start thinking magnesium doesn't work. But the problem isn't the supplement. The problem is you may be missing the essential teammates. Magnesium needs to actually work. What you truly desire is peaceful sleep, refreshed morning, and the feeling of regaining control over your health. But if you're not adding enough vitamin B6, D3, boron, and potassium, you may stay stuck in shallow, broken sleep. Most people over 60 aren't getting enough of these nutrients from their daily diet. You may have been quietly missing them for years. You don't need to take dozens of pills. You just need to add back what's missing or choose a supplement that includes these essential magnesium supporters. Sometimes the solution isn't about taking more. Sometimes it's about adding the right missing pieces, and that's when magnesium can finally start working for you. There are still more silent mistakes you might not know yet. You've been taking magnesium glycinate regularly. You've carefully chosen the right dose at the right time and even adjusted your meals, but you're still losing sleep. You're still tossing and turning. You're still waking up in the middle of the night. The real problem might be the things you're eating and drinking alongside magnesium, the things quietly destroying all your efforts. Many people take magnesium glycinate at the right time, but then drink milk, eat cheese, or consume calcium-rich foods shortly after. Few people know that calcium and magnesium always compete directly for absorption, and calcium almost always wins. This means when you take magnesium glycinate close to a calcium-rich meal, your body will prioritize absorbing calcium and push magnesium aside. The result: you're only absorbing a small fraction, if any, of the magnesium you thought you were taking. You've been taking magnesium faithfully, but you've been taking it the wrong way. Have you experienced this? Taking magnesium after a dinner with cheese, drinking milk before bed, and still waking up exhausted, still waking up in the middle of the night. You don't understand why, but it's your meals silently blocking the benefits of your supplement. It doesn't stop there. Too much fiber, especially from whole grain, bran, or beans, can bind to magnesium and sweep it out of your body before you can absorb it. You think you're eating healthy more, but your fiber-heavy dinner might be silently eliminating magnesium before it can help you. And what about medications? Antacids, acid reflux drugs, diuretics, all of these can block or speed up magnesium loss in your body. You might be taking these medications every day without knowing they're ruining your magnesium absorption. You take magnesium, but you're still losing sleep. You still wake up tired. You still think magnesium isn't working. But the problem isn't the pill. The problem is you're unknowingly combining magnesium with the wrong things, and no one warned you. What you truly desire is to sleep through the night, to wake up refreshed, to feel in control of your body again. But if you don't separate magnesium from the foods and medications that block it, you'll stay trapped in this cycle of exhaustion. You don't have to cut everything out. You just need to adjust your timing. Avoid calcium-rich foods within 2 to 3 hours of taking magnesium. Talk to your doctor if you're taking medications that could interfere. Cut back on heavy fiber intake at night if you're taking magnesium after dinner. Sometimes the problem isn't the pill you're taking. Sometimes you just need to give your body enough space to absorb magnesium the right way. And this still isn't everything. The next part will help you bring all the pieces together and find the complete solution. Today, you've completed an important journey. You've seen clearly that the problem was never magnesium itself. The problem has always been the silent mistakes no one ever told you about: taking it the wrong way, reading the wrong labels, missing key supporting nutrients, silently draining magnesium through stress, and unknowingly combining it with the wrong foods or medications. You are not alone, and you can absolutely break free from this cycle. If this video helped you realize something valuable, I truly have one small favor to ask. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. That allows me to stay connected with you and continue sharing more simple, natural solutions that can genuinely transform your sleep. I read every single comment, and sometimes your story could be the light that gives someone else hope. If you found this video helpful, I sincerely ask you to consider sharing it with a friend or family member, someone who might also be silently struggling with sleepless nights without knowing why. And if you truly value these insights and would like to support me in keeping this channel alive, I would be deeply grateful if you could consider leaving a small donation through the link below. No matter the amount, your support is a tremendous motivation for me to continue serving you and this community. And don't stop here. In the next video, I'll reveal 4 smart combinations that can help magnesium glycinate absorb better naturally and without increasing your dose. These are simple strategies very few people know about. Thank you for staying with me until the very end. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to walk this journey with you. Please believe sometimes just one small change can open the door to peaceful sleep. I'll see you in the next video.